got one of the biggest names in the game right now. We got Laurier's quarterback, Cal Wither, joining us. He is fresh off of his OUA semifinal conference win, and he's looking forward to the Yates Cup ahead. Cal, thanks for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me. Yeah, great to be here.
All right, let's get straight on into it. Before we dive into all that stuff, all the Yates Cup stuff, I want to just kind of like bring it back a little bit. If you can go back and tell your 13-year-old self that you would be competing in a Yates Cup coming off of playing 3 years in the States, how would he feel and what would he say?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I think my 13-year-old self may be a little surprised. I think growing up, definitely like always through high school and stuff, thought that like the States was going to be the path, um, and was just confident in my own ability at that point. Um, but with that being said, like I think I'd be super proud of myself at 13, knowing I was able to come here and come back and do this and be a part of such a special team. So I think 13-year-old self would be pretty happy with where I am right now.
I love that. We both know that American football and Canadian football, they are two different games. Like, let's be so for real. What was the transition like in terms of style of play and what you had to overcome in order to adjust to the Canadian game coming off of your time at Ohio University?
Yeah, so it was definitely a bit of an adjustment. Obviously, the game is different, more people, bigger field, and I hadn't really played a lot of Canadian football in my whole life. High school was American, college American, so just coming back here and experiencing something new and different. But change can be good, and with coaches like Coach Falls and Coach Galloway, and being with them every day throughout the summer, guys like Leo Talayo, spend every day of the summer with him, working, throwing, learning the plays, doing all sorts of stuff. And when you have people like that, it makes the adjustment so much easier. Obviously, it's three downs. It's a little more pass heavy, a little faster paced of a game. But overall, like it's when you have a group of guys in a community like this, it makes the transition so much easier.
Cal, you had huge shoes to fill, stepping in for Taylor Algersma, who actually had a stint in the NFL with the Green Bay Packers. Forget proving yourself to the team. What did you want to prove to yourself?
Yeah, I mean Taylor, gotten really to be really close with him, and he's a great dude and a phenomenal player. And obviously, him leaving and me being able to step in, it was kind of a great opportunity for me to go on and it's been proven that someone can do it, and having someone like that in my corner has been great. But for me, I just wanted to be able to prove that I am who I say I am. I believe that I'm in my own ability, and I have confidence in my style of play. So just going out there and being able to prove that I am who I say I am was really what I wanted to do this year.
I love that. I am who I say I am. Let's go. What does it mean to be one of the best players in the country? Did you ever think that was a possibility for yourself and also have the support of the locker room around you backing you?
Yeah, definitely. Like in my own ability, like this is what I thought I was capable of. But at the end of the day, it was on me to put in the work every day to be able to get to this point. Obviously, it's great to have such a be recognized as a good player out here in Canada. But at the end of the day, it's a team game, and I'm just fortunate to be on one of the best teams in the country.
What was the process like before the season started to get ready for this?
Yeah, so I got here in late June. So I had about a month and a half to really get acclimated, learn the offense, get with the guys. So every day I was in here with Coach Galloway and Coach Foltz, every morning, coming in a couple hours a day, learning the playbook, watching film, just getting acclimated to the Canadian game, getting to know these guys. And then after that, we had, team runs, team workouts. All my receivers, we were out on the field every single day throwing. We knew we only had 2 months to get ready for the season and get used to timing and the way I throw and the way they run routes. So we took full advantage of that and spent every moment we could together.
What is your pregame ritual when you look ahead? What do you do? Any favorite artists that you listen to, food that you eat, any superstitions?
No, I'm not a big superstitious guy. I kind of just try to be myself and just go out there and say like, hey, this is just another game. Um, I'm a big music guy. I listen to a lot of music pregame, a lot of like, I'm a rock guy when it comes to pregame. A lot of like Alice in Chains, Creed, stuff like that. Maybe a little AC/DC in there. No real pregame rituals. I come, just talk to Coach Falls and Coach Galloway for a little bit. Just, go over the game plan one more time. Just spend a little time with the guys, and then I tend to take a moment and try to take the headphones off and just enjoy where I'm at for a moment on the field before the game. So like that's probably my pregame ritual if I had one.
Okay, okay. Um, and finally, what is your favorite part about being back in Canada?
Some non-football related that is pretty nice is so I'm living at home right now. I live like 5 minutes away from where Um, and just, I moved away pretty early, moved away at like 13. Spent a lot of time away from home. So getting to spend a little more time with my family, getting to see them a little more has been great. And obviously playing football is a lot of fun. It's a good perk.
Cal, thank you so much for joining us. Best of luck this weekend. I know that we'll be watching.
Thank you. I appreciate it.